Hi everyone. Sorry about the earlier recording, and this one may be also a little bit difficult, but we're going to do our best to get through the rest of this video. I have a 7-year-old computer and my new one will be here on Tuesday, so you won't have this problem again, and I appreciate you hanging in there and telling me that things were going wrong. So this is the second part of triangulation. Another common triangle is when narcissists control the communication amongst others in a group of friends or colleagues to keep the focus of attention on themselves and drive a wedge between the others in the group. This can be done by falsely making one of the people into a scapegoat for problems that the narcissist is actually responsible for. Telling vicious stories that have maybe a shred of truth, maybe none at all. Narcissists will often create bonds with others by bad-mouthing someone else. Relationships, triangulation is also used to control the flow of communication between the victim and all others in their lives to maximize attention and adoration for themselves and isolate the victim from the support of others. They separate people from talking directly with each other and insist all communications go through them. By routing all communications among family and friends of the victim, they create control and isolation. Everyone is manipulated into going along with this, as otherwise the narcissist will be mad at them and they will incur their wrath. When you feel afraid of making that person mad by communicating directly with someone else, you're being triangulated. Isolation is essential to the games the narcissist plays. They need to feed them their own reality and version of the facts and keep them from any outside supports or truths. This will do this through devaluing the family and friends of the victim, by driving them away with their actions and them to reject their family and friends. 6. A form of group triangulation that happens when a narcissist engages a group of flying monkeys. This is a group of people the narcissist, their entourage or their posse. They must buy into whatever the narcissist is telling them. They must adore and appropriately worship the narcissist, and they must fear stepping outside of the narcissist's good graces. One expectation they must fulfill is to participate in bullying the victim with or for the narcissist. At the extreme are the gang cyber attacks that have driven some victims to suicide. Suicide amongst girls ages 10 to 14 have been increasing astronomically. And I would be willing to bet gang cyberbullying is the main reason, with a narcissistic mean girl as the leader of the attack. But this also happens in adult relationships, friendships, and family relations. When the relationship ends and the narcissist decides they want to get revenge for whatever reason, they will engage their flying monkeys to dish out the abuse. The victim is trying to heal and rebuild, and yet the abuse only intensifies. This can create utter despair, as they're already so emotionally destroyed by the abuse and trauma bonding that when you add in the flying monkeys after the discard, this can truly push someone over the edge. Strangely, the narcissist will often play the victim to get the monkeys on the warpath. They'll sell a sob story about how they were so good to the victim and they were so wronged by them. And yet this would seem so obvious that this is so mean and hateful and wrong that it's hard to fathom how the monkeys can justify their actions. If you've fallen into a camp of flying monkeys, please step back and realize you are the pawns the narcissist is using to continue abuse on the victim. Without your participation, the abuse might end and the victim can heal. In summary, fight toxic triangles by telling the truth directly to the individual you have an issue with. Don't allow others to triangulate you or anyone else. When you see triangles, directly address them. In families, go to the person and don't accept any gossip as fact. And for the love of all that is decent, don't be a part of a brigade of flying monkeys. Whatever version of whatever story you're being fed to justify this abuse of someone else, that's garbage. No one should be bullied for any reason ever. Go directly to that person if you have to and ask for their version, but better yet, stay out of it and just be loving and compassionate towards others. If you've appreciated this video, please like and subscribe, and hopefully my next computer will serve us well and will be much better shape. Thanks so much for watching, and take good care of yourselves. I will see you again soon.